It's winter time, winter time. Hello Muffinators and welcome back to another Brick in the Mall, episode 3 today. We're going to be finishing off this area with our fast food restaurant up here, which I haven't come up with a proper name for it yet actually. So we'll have to think about that, and we're going to most likely expand a little shop down here just to fit in towards our nice staff car park. We might start building something down there. But yes, Christmas is pretty much upon us, so we've got Christmas season starting in one day. Very, very important. So we're going to pause this and we're going to actually increase our shop space here so we can add loads of shelves. How far can I expand you over that way? Not very far. Around about there. So we're going to increase it as much as possible. Are you still a grocery store? Yes. Because we're going to try and make as much money as possible. So at the moment we don't have any facilities whatsoever to get presents or things like that. But that is about to change because we are going to quickly transform this store into a grocery store to try and just use people and make loads of money off of them. If these builders, s'il vous plaît, allez-y par ici. Please? Please? I spoke French to you. Hey! That's another thing off the list. Ticked for this video. We've offended the French again. Perfect. Lovely. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a good thing that there's no real comments yet. Oh, because the French are not going to be happy. There we go. The both of them are building on that really quickly right now. And then we'll expand our shop. This is going to be pretty much the finalised version of the shop as well, most likely, because there's no space. Might just make it nice and square by changing that down there, but we'll see. We've done that. Do we need... Let's just have a pause. What is going to be very popular? Construction toys, action figures, board games. We've got all that. We've got greeting cards. We've got video games. We've got candies, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, game consoles, and tablets. I think that electronics things has got that. Cameras, tablets, yes. So that will be the next one to be researched. I'm not sure if our research team will have that done in time for Christmas, but we will see about that. Beautiful. Right. They're all done constructing that. There's 4 of them there. God, they're keen, aren't they? Some people came in early to work. Right. So that means we can actually increase our storage space here as well now. There we go. Make it nice and big. And we will increase our store. There we go. So we're going to build. How much space have we got? We got space for 2 rows. So that's brilliant. That's what we like. Let's go for a... Just continue the fridges along here. And we'll continue them all the way along the end here. There we go. Right, so what we'll do with you, we'll keep the path free there. Oh, this is a little bit of a... Do we want just 1 of them or 2 and then have this aligned? I think I might have 2 again. We'll just do a few of these food shelves to make sure that we remain as the grocery store status. And then the rest of these can be all shelves for our Christmas season just there. Boom. I think we've got enough fridges there as well down there. How expensive are those fridges? $200. That's quite okay. There we go, and we're just going to fill these up, essentially, with loads of MacGuffin for people to buy. We'll add some more fridges down there. Do we need some more there? No, that's fine. Right, get on with that. Build it quickly. I think they're gonna build a wall there as well. Yes, they are. Brilliant. Build. This will be, yeah, this is great. This will be done just in time for Christmas, I reckon. So, in terms of food, this is going to be like, these 4 shelves are going to be our what is in, you know, what is popular at the moment type of food and things like that. So, in terms of food, I think the only real thing is candies. So we're going to fill this all up with candy. Might actually do cookies as well, because cookies are for Santa Claus. And then the rest of these 3 shelves can be candy. You go candy, you go candy, you go candy. We need to set up a dental practice as well. If possible, that would be great. Because all these children are going to have like holes in their teeth or teeth rotting out. What a positive way to start the video. Right, so what's popular? Definitely construction toys, action figures, board games. So we'll do that. Toys and games. Construction, I think we've got loads of shelves. So we'll just do 4 of these construction toys, 4 of the old Board games, again, remember what I said in the last video, Christmas time, you have to play Monopoly, so that means that the entire family can come together for this joyous occasion and all just murder each other as they destroy each other at the game of Monopoly. There is actually a tactic to Monopoly, which is great, because me and my family, we always play it for Christmas, and yeah, and so we nearly blew up the house once because everybody was so angry that other people won. I'm a very competitive person. Very competitive, and I've got a lot of Nerf guns as well, so it's dangerous times. Video games, where are you? You're there. We got loads of stuff here for Christmas, so yes, we'll do another one of video games just because that one's really high up as well, and then we'll do a shelf of books. We should have, is that Impress and Print? Music CDs, household goods, health and beauty, miscellanea. Do we not have? Oh no, books are there. Media, yeah, of course. They're definitely, yeah, they're a sort of media, I guess. DVDs and Blu-rays, game consoles and tablets. Okay. DVDs and Blu-rays, game consoles and tablets. Oh, of course we don't have that yet. We'll change that into music CDs. They're always popular. You always get like a Coldplay CD whenever it's Christmas time, isn't it? There we go. They're stocking them up nicely. Hopefully they can focus on the other stuff as well. But I'd like to see quite a big profit. There. We've lost loads of cash. Where have we lost loads of cash from? We're actually minus cash at the moment. Whoopsie. But we're making a good profit, so that's fine. Our fast food restaurant is slowly getting there. That was minus 76 earlier, now minus 48. So it's slowly building up a little bit of steam. Hopefully as the word spreads. Because there was definitely demand, like the little light bulb told us so. So if it didn't... Ooh, we forgot to fill these fridges. Oh dear. Oh, these are all empty. Let's fill you up with some ice cream. Let's do some milk. There's no real logic into this. This is just clicking stuff and getting two of everything. Frozen pizza. Everybody loves pizza. Although I did meet one person once, I think, who doesn't like pizza. Yeah, crazy person. There we go. And more bottled water. Brilliant. They'll fill that up. It's the night shift now anyway, so people won't be buying loads of stuff. And Christmas is almost upon us, so we're going to need it. What do you need? Movie theatre is currently popular, bookstore and drugstore as well. Are you still classed as a grocery store? You are, just. Only just. 52%. That's fine though. It's a good thing we added those extra fridges with the extra food in there. Because if this goes under 50%, I believe it's no longer classed as a grocery store. I think we might need an extra stock clerk here at some point as well, just because it seems that they can't keep up. But we'll keep an eye on it, simply because they had to fill this up, and these sort of items, they don't go that fast on non-special days. So it's Christmas Day now. Everybody's going to the shop because everybody was a terrible husband or wife or mother or father, and they completely forgot to get all the toys for the children. So come to my store and give me your monies. Hey, we got a reward, so that means we're out of debt as well. Brilliant. Speaking of which, who doesn't love on Christmas Day going for your beautiful Christmas dinner at the local McDonald's? I mean, there's no better occasion than coming to your local McDonald's or your local Burger King and just having that beautiful, beautiful Christmas dinner. 100 customers on site. Oh my god. Yes, that's definitely a Christmas rush right there. Look at our profits soar. Ends in 8 hours. Well, no, please don't ever end. Oh my god, people are buying so much stuff. Our stock clerks can't keep up. There's so much stuff getting placed off the shelves. Look at these queues. Money, 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 money. Look at the profit. I think we're going to set a record here, to be honest, for us. Make 10,000 total sales. This is going the way I want it to. Look at that, 80 grand in the bank. Fantastic. This is still going terribly. Let's get rid of those. That's fine. People are slowly going. We might need some more janitors as well, because I feel like there's a lot of rubbish just piling up. Just piling up. Christmas is almost over. Don't think we did too bad with $6,500 in profits. That is really, really rather good. Right, what's coming up? So we got our garbage collection strike. Okay, that might be a little thing, but we got our janitors to get rid of it. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna hire some extra janitors for the entire day, because I feel like with the new restaurant that we got up there, they can't really keep up. It seems they can't. We're gonna extend their shifts as well, because we are corporate people and we don't care about the well-being of our staff. Are you the same length as them? No, you're an hour longer. So sorry. So sorry. Right, extend you, extend you, extend you. That might be why they're voting to, like, wanting to be paid more. There we go. We don't need 3 at a time. We'll do it like that. So we've got 4 in the morning to make sure everything is clean before everybody comes into our shops. That should hopefully keep up. Right, let's see how you're doing. Infestation warning rats. Oh dear. Oh, that was over there. Yeah, there was stuff lying there as well, I remember. That's fine. No, that's all done, but we definitely don't want rats in here because that is a big, big, big no-no for the customers as well. Not just a personal thing, because rats are, ooh, they're so creepy. They're weird with their really long tails and, oh, nightmares. Nightmares. Right, here we go. We've got 85 people on the site, which is really good. Our stuff, ooh, this is actually going relatively well. Minus 20 as well on our profit margin, so it is getting there. There are people joining in. Go on, you fat bastards. Buy them burgers. Making me money. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, we forgot to put a staff door there. There we go. To make it nice and easy for them, because then they don't have to walk around. Could you imagine having to walk through the outside to just go back into the kitchen there? Yes, this is working. This parking lot was definitely a good idea to put that over there, and then they've got a little bit of excess overflow around there. Now remember, we need to keep an eye on this line. We can't put that too far there, just because our TARDIS is going to be there at some point when we've got the money. In all fairness, I think breaking ground with the TARDIS isn't too far away, simply because we've got the money. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll shape it out with the road network and the car parking space, and from there we will work from outside in. Look at this profit we're making. Wow, we made a bigger profit today on Boxing Day than we did on Christmas Day. That is incredible. Look at these shelves though, they're empty. People are buying stuff like crazy. Speaking of buying stuff, that's almost done. I think after that we might... Where is it? Self-checkout. I think that will be a useful thing. So I think we'll focus on security and sales monitoring after this to get our self-checkout, because they speed up the whole process quite a bit. And then we might be able to just pop a few down here. Might get rid of this section, move it somewhere else. Move it down here maybe. Or if we extend the store over here, move the toilets through that way, the offices over that way, and just move this whole section over there. But we will see about that. First things first is they're going to be focusing on our tablets. It's a good thing as well that our supermarket here is making a good healthy profit, 73%, because, hey, there she goes. The fast food restaurant is making some money as well. That's brilliant. That's what we like. Okie dokie. Electronic supplier, hooray. So we'll continue with security. That's only got about 23 hours? No, not 23. 26, 27, something like that left. So they can work on that. And then we'll focus on our logistics and then the self-checkout, because that will work. Our profit yesterday was nearly 7 grand. That is so good. We've got nearly $100,000 in cash as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll start pre-planning for our TARDIS. So what are you? You're 10 grand. Just sort of make like a ring road across here. It's not necessary, but it is useful to future-proof things. And this is going to cost us a lot of money, but it's fine. Where did I start from? Start from roughly there. Oh, no, don't build them. There we go, because then we got our ring road, then we know how much space we're working with as well. This is going to be a gigantic TARDIS. It's going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Security's done. Let's go to sales monitoring in that case. And then whilst this is being built as well, we might just pop it onto the entrances and exits here. Because if we open one of those up, we'll research them at some point. We get a whole lot more traffic. And that might be useful when we start building things down there. Speaking of which, I think if we extend this car parking space down here as well, can we can do that as well. I'm not sure how much this is all going to cost and whether or not I'm plunging us into debt or not. Let's just work this out. We'll do 2 of these. We'll extend you down here as well. Have a car parking space here, and we'll build like a fitness center, cinema, multi-purpose building down there, just to give us a little bit of an extra boost in income. And we'll put the customer parking and stuff down here as well. And then around the back of the building, actually we might extend this road all the way down, have the loading zones behind the buildings here. And the staff car park as well for the same reason. Brilliant. But they're going to be working on that for the foreseeable future, which is absolutely fine. This has lost money again. Was it just Christmas Day maybe that it wasn't working properly? No idea. Let's give this a name, shall we? What shall we call this? A fast food restaurant. Scarin and Scaro. I have no idea. Coming up with names on the spot is not eerie. Is not easy. If you get that reference though, kudos to you. 10 points to Gryffindor. Well done. I know that's the wrong fantasy series. Doctor Who, mate. Doctor Who. Oh, I've never noticed this before. Is this meant to replicate snow and stuff because it's winter? That's cool. Should we decorate this place up a little bit whilst they're building all the roads? Let's get some trees, shall we? Oh, are these four wide? Oh, that's annoying. Get some benches, outdoor lights. Do we have like some flooring that we can put on the outside? Like some pavement or something? Like that? Maybe. Boom, decorate this up a little bit, make it look a little bit neater. Yeah, that looks fine, and we can pop some benches around here. There we go, just in between there. So we'll go ahead and find that. Where's the bench? The bench. There we go, so then basically people can come in. Oh, I think I've knackered the placement of that a little bit, but it's fine. I'll have like some nice bushes. There we go, around the entrance as well, just to show off that we've gotten a ridiculous amount of money. A cone shrub there, because why not? Pop one there as well, sort of in the middle. We'll pop two there for symmetry. Brilliant, and that will just make it look quite nice. Well, we'll put some outdoor lights there as well, why not? Before we get plunged into depth, because I decided, like a maniac, to build a massive road around our entire complex. There we go, that'll look really nicely. Boom! Come to the really nice looking Scar In and Scar Out burger. Oh, I forgot to put burger behind it. Scar In and Scar Out burger. Brilliant. Scar Road burger, actually, I would say, is because it's referencing to Scar Road. Sales monitoring is done. Hooray! So we can do self-checkout. That will be a while, though, 192, but it'll be a worthwhile investment, especially considering this, because then we can sort of reduce the pressure here on our cashiers, get more customers in as well, and all that jazz. Thinking about future-proofing this store as well, if we fill in this corner, move everything down a little bit. Like we can move the offices down here into a row, move the toilets down, move these shelves over, put our self-checkout round there, because they cost quite a little bit of space because you want to make them really, really rather logically. What we'll do as well is at that point we will help a little bit of an order of the shop. We'll put like the self... Oh, actually, I think... This is just a little thought. I think we can do that now. I think we've got our anti-theft detector. Yeah, we do. That's fine. We'll work on that a little bit later. Because what I'm doing is I'm going to pop these gates here. Because then, basically, people can only exit and enter in one way. And we'll do the same here. So they can all enter through there for now. And then we've sort of got a nice clean flow so the people will exit through here, exit through these doors, and then walk along here instead of going through like the cash registers and things like that. There we go. And that just makes it look a little bit neater and people can exit nice and quickly. I like that feature so much. It is busy in this store though. Like, wow. There's so many people. So yeah, a redesign of the store most likely coming up somewhere in the future. How are you doing? Still losing us an insane amount of money. Why are you losing us the same amount of money? People are asking for a fast food restaurant. How are you getting along with the road? A little way to come still, but slowly but surely getting there. I like how you built this though first. That's quite nice. So, customer parking. Let's get you, get you, get you. We don't really need the rest for now. So we'll leave that as is. Try and save a little bit of money because I feel like this road is going to be quite pricey. And quite... So I hope we're not going to plunge into depth, and otherwise we might take a loan out. So self-checkout is 90%. I like that. I never noticed that you could see that up there. That is a really, really useful thing to have. Come on, fast food restaurant. Please work. Please work, because I don't want to change you into something else. But I will if I have to, because if you keep losing me money. I wonder how I can make that a little bit more profitable, because it was profitable at one point. Ooh. Valentine's Day starts. Okay. Brilliant. So, we need to work on that. Keep an eye on that. So, greeting cards are up, flowers, fine dining as well, but we don't have fine dining. They can make you an insane amount of money on Valentine's Day, sorry. Wine is up, jewellery, candies, and the bar, of course the bar is. Well, we got loads of candies there, so that will be fine. Jewellery, I think. Where do we... Is that over here? Media, press, print, toys and games. I think we get... I think I saw some earlier, but I can't remember. Greeting cards, books, construction, toys. Oh, no, you have to research that, don't you? You have to research that. That's okay, then. Flowers, though. Do we have flowers? We don't have flowers either. That's fine. We've got greetings cards, though. We could put a hell of a lot of greeting cards down. Press and print. Oh, we've already got 6. Never mind. That's fine, then. So we've got our greeting cards. We can't do flowers. We can't do fine dining yet. We've got wine. Let's change one of these candy things into wine. Because couples like wine. Especially couples with children. There we go. We'll have 3 candies, 3 wines, and 3 whatever the hell you are. Cookies. Yes, couples like cookies. Why not? Candies in a bar. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we don't have all the things yet. So Valentine's Day won't be as profitable as, say, Christmas. Simply because we don't have everything that they want. But that's okay. Right, they're going to be coming in. All these terrible husbands who forgot to buy or partners or whatever. You don't necessarily have to be married, don't you? Minus 30. This is sort of swinging in there. As you can see by the graph, it's going up and down and up and down and up and down. How are you guys doing getting along with the road? Sort of random segments here and there. I mean, there's only 2 builders working. I do like, though, how this game is coded in the fact that when I put these down, it recognised that this was a store that's running. It's more important than this ring road that they're making. Where are they? Where have they gone? Are they up here? I love how that somebody's just done like half a job. Bob from maintenance here. Oh dear. Where are they? I can't see them. Oh, they're building the car park here. Brilliant. That's fine. We've got a huge car park going on there. Beautiful. Right, how are we getting along with our Valentine's Day? Profits are still up. That's fine. A little bit lower than they were earlier in the year. Of course, you can see the really high peak there was Christmas. Christmas was absolutely brilliant. That was insane. And the good thing about the way we set this up, is we can just keep that like that. Because it's set up for Christmas all year round. Basically like every single toy store ever. Although I used to always like going to toy stores, because the toy store in like the village where I grew up, it was absolutely brilliant because they allowed you to play with the toys. It was like, what is that? Duncan's toy chest from Home Alone 2. Is you could come in, you could sit there and just play with the Thomas the Tank Engine wooden railway all day, and that's literally what we did. My parents would go into like the big expensive jewellery store and buy loads of crap, and I would sit there at the toy store playing with my trains all day. Yeah, true story. It's interesting. It's good fun. Right, how are you doing? Still losing money. How are we doing on the old road? Where are they? Oh, they're up there now. Okay. Union vote in 10 days, but they'll definitely vote that, but we already checked that before. That was absolutely fine. Word of mouth, yeah, of course they want a bar and liquor store because it was being Valentine's Day, and those booze heads definitely want food. Drinks, actually. Major movie release coming up in 4 days. Movies are going to be high. Mother's Day is coming up as well in about a week's time. It's on the 31st day. That's useful. We don't have flowers yet. Maybe once self-checkout is done, we might focus on flowers, because I think Father's Day will be coming up relatively soon after that as well. So if we get a plants and gardening supplier, that would be quite useful. It only takes 48 hours as well. We're about halfway... Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, a little bit under halfway through for the self-checkout there. That is absolutely okay though. We're keeping up with the stock as well. Everything is nicely stocked, nice and neat. How are you doing? Hey, 2%. 2%, that's quite okay. See, the thing is I was wondering, like, maybe I don't have enough staff to, you know, maybe it attracts more people if you have more staff, but all the registers are actually, like, filled. There goes the music again, going crazy. I swear to God, that music is high on, like, drugs. Go on, green band people. How did I say it? What did I say? In the last episode I gave him a name, didn't I? Green band Bob or something? I don't know. Everything's been named Bob today. All my staff's just called Bob. Even the women. Bobbarella? Bobbarina? Bob... I don't know. Bobblicious? Why not? Oh, look at that. Very cute. All sitting there in an empty diner, just eating. Ooh, there's a few people there. See, I was hoping that it would sort of pick up a little bit, but I guess maybe it picks up when you've got things like the cinema and the bowling alley. I'm not very sure if this was a good idea to put this all the way up here. We might change that into, like, something that's really required at some point. Because if we put our multi-purpose building down here with our cinema, our fitness centre, and our bowling alley, you know, who doesn't love after bowling going to McDonald's and just eating your sorrows and your life away? Everybody loves that. That's what they were invented for. So, we might have that down there. What do you want? You definitely want a grocery store. We've got a grocery store. Oh dear, it's now just a general store. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to change that. We'll have to build some shelves real quick because grocery stores, they do it a lot better than regular stores. Oh, maybe that's because we got rid of the candy here instead of the wine. Okay. So I'll just pop 2 shelves. I've just popped them down there. Hopefully that will just bring us over that 50% margin. Please go and build these shelves, builders. Please. Please, because this will significantly dent our profits if this is not categorized as a grocery store. Okay, that's fine. Right, what we'll do then is we will pop that to food. So beverages don't count. That's interesting. They don't count towards a... Let's just have bread there, why not? There you go. Are you now classed as a grocery store? You are. Hooray. Brilliant. So it really is on the edge. So if we change 3 of these shelves, boom, no longer a grocery store. So we'll safeguard us a little bit. Put some cereals around there. Why not? Cereals next to the toilets. Boom. It's a little bit cramped there, but it is required. This is more for purpose. I really like our store, actually. It's a beautiful little... It's a local, like, general shop, although it's becoming more of a bigger supermarket now. But you can get pretty much everything there. Everything that you need, you just park up, you go in, you get what you want, and you go out. And I love how I just, for some reason, just explained the way a store works, as if everybody who's watching has never been to a store. Not a store like the Thyme Lord, though. The Thyme Lord, best store ever. Right, yeah, that's fine. We've had a look through that. This is all good. How much do you cost to open? I think you cost 20 grand, don't you? Research the road network. Of course, you have to research. Completely forgot about that. Not long to go now. About 50 hours to go until our self-checkouts are done, and then we can start repurposing our store. How are you doing? The road is, I'd say, about halfway done, a little bit over halfway. Got 20 grand still in the bank. That's okay. Got 252 car parking spaces as well, which is absolutely, that's more than enough. If you look at, we've got 600 customers actually. Our satisfaction is roughly 65-ish in between. Big customers have gone down a little bit though, but that's okay. Let's see, Mother's Day. Ooh, spring is coming up. Oh, I do love spring. Maybe then we get rid of this snow as well. I wonder if they've modelled seasons. That would be quite useful. Really cool. So they want a coffee shop now, a liquor store, a drugstore. Of course they want a liquor store. How are you doing? Minus 26. The temptation is starting more and more to turn this into a shop. Because if I see what they wanted a drugstore, didn't they? Because if I pull this storage along a little bit further like that, we can split this up in 2 and have 2 stores here and here. Because of course, like liquor stores and drugstores, they don't have to be too big. Do we have things for drugstores? Do we have, like, what would classify a drugstore? Let's have a look in our little research bar here. Logistics, cleaning technology, bowling, chemical supplier probably. You probably need them. Okay, we'll let it play. We'll see if this thing will become profitable at some point, because otherwise what I think we might do, get rid of the fast food restaurant for now and eventually rebuild it down here in our multi-purpose building, so that when people come out of the cinema, when they come out of the bowling alley, they can go straight into the fast food restaurant. You know what, that's a good idea. Pause you. We're going to get rid of you. Boom, boom. Yes, fire everybody. Mwah. Bye-bye now. Thank you for working for us. We don't care anymore. There we go. Right, what is the middle of this? Where's the indicator that says how wide this is? It's roughly 27. 27 is 10 is 13 and a half. So roughly, we'll make it at the 14 mark. That's really bugging with my brain, the fact that that's one off. Okay. We'll go there. Okay, and then we'll remove all of these objects in here. It's just been a bit of a waste of money, but, you know, sometimes you just have to make the decision. It was not making money for us, so we just have to get rid of it. I mean, that's the great thing. We've already built the building. We've already built the infrastructure, so it's just like changing it ever so slightly, building some extra walls. However, I have a feeling, yeah, they fucked off all the way down here. What are you? Restaurants. Yes, I know. But nobody was buying anything. So we'll change our tactics here ever so slightly. It's all about tactics. Oh, there we go. They're up here now, building this stuff away. Good. Go build me some stuff. Build a wall there, build a wall there, build a wall there. Brilliant. I'm going to let them do their thing real quick whilst they do that. Okay. So we're going to get a... Do they need cash register? I think it's just a checkout counter, isn't it? Just a regular, normal checkout counter. We'll build them there. Ooh, sorry. There. And then we'll have the entrance down there. Perfect. I don't think we need that many. And then we can always have some self-checkouts should we need them. Right, we'll do the same thing here because I like the way these swing gates work, just to organise things up. Move you there, and there. Brilliant. And then we'll get, we need just regular shelves for this little store here. So if we do 2 gap and then all the way along there. Actually, if we do 2, sorry, 2, 2. That might actually work a lot nicer if we do it like this. This looks a little bit better, I reckon. There you go, looks a little bit neater, more organised. This can be a little bit of a bigger store. So I reckon this can be the specialty liquor store and this can be like our drugstore, pharmacy, whatever it can be. Or we can maybe even turn that into 2 stores. Possibly. Because like these don't have to be very big. You know, they've got... Yeah, I might make that into 2 stores actually. Use the space, use the building. We'll do that like that because they can access that through there, so that's okay. Right, let them get rid of that. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and build our cash registers for here as well. This is going to be expensive, so I reckon we might actually go into the minus money, but it's got a good cause, doesn't it? 1, 2... I don't really want 3. Because that will block this. Unless we get rid of this here and have like a go in, go out type of thing. That you come into the store here, grab what you want, go out there. I think, yeah, we'll do that. That seems like the most efficient way to do this. Do that, and then we will get rid of just that bench and stuff. There we go. So we will go ahead and build these little shelves. I'm hoping that this will be able to keep up, but we'll see. There we go. Build that like that, and then let's have a look at this top store here to see what we can do there. Because this will definitely have to be one entrance. I mean, it doesn't necessarily because we've got that road up there, but still. There you go, yeah, and we'll just have the one entrance there. Because I want quite a lot of checkouts. I want the space for the checkout, just in case. You never know how popular these shops are going to be. Because that's the thing. There we go. And we'll just have, like, it align around there a little bit. Right, so then I need our one-way swing gates again. To pop them there, there, and there. And you there, of course, and then one over there. Same with that. There, there, and there. And then they can only exit through that way because they can't come back in. That's fine. And then they, you know, if they want to come back in, fine, but you'll have to go the other way. You have to go via the outside. That works. That works nicely. Right, this is, yeah, I think we're going to lose our cash here. That's okay because I think everything we need has been built. Yeah, there it goes, on into the minus. But I think this is a good idea. I think, you know, the fast food restaurant was a nice idea, but we just need more customers on site. We're going to put it in our multi-purpose building. That'll definitely work a lot better. Right, so we will assign this to a store. I've paused the game here as well because I don't want to lose too much money. Because this will cost us quite a bit. Most likely. There we go. We'll increase the storage space here as well because it's now doing it for 3 different stores. So we'll manage this store. We'll link the storage. Same with you. Link. And link. So they're all linked. That's fine. These stores won't be open 24/7, I reckon. simply because they don't need to be. Let's make you, you're the smallest one, so I've screwed that up, haven't I? Because this needs to be ass biscuits. Okay. Because this was going to be our liquor store. And what I've done is I've put regular shelves in here, but I can't get rid of them now because we've lost our cash. So we'll change that up for now. We'll pop you... Can we make you a tool shop? Can we make you a bookstore? I wonder how bookstores would do. Let's see what you become. I wonder if that's popular, bookstores. Because we'll do books all the way along here, and we'll have like DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff on the back. That'll be quite good for Christmas as well. These type of items, because people, if they need their groceries, they can go into the big grocery store that we've built. But if they want like a specialist, if they want to have people that know what they're talking about, they can come in here. Music CDs, and then 2 lots of video games. There we go. And we'll work out the staff in just a moment here, because I don't think we need too many. What do we want down here? This is a small one as well. Do we want household goods? Tools and materials, toys and games. Let's make this a toy store. Like a small little toy store. That will do really well with Christmas time, I reckon. Absolutely. Right, board games. Boom, pop you all the way along there. We might change this up a little bit. If you've got any suggestions, just leave them in the comments down below. I read all of them, so we can have a little gander. Maybe we can change things up a little bit. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Press and print. No. School supplies. This will be our household goods, and then we'll change that into like a drugstore, pharmacy type thing a little bit later. So if you want to get light bulbs, go buy them here because we've got them. Bed sheets, pop them all around there. Some cookware. This is like a store. You know you've got those stores where you can just get everything you need. Yes, this is one of those. You come in, they've got everything, absolutely everything. It's all rubbish material, but still. We'll have some car tools because why not? This store has everything. This is like a B&Q, to be honest. You can get light bulbs, you can get power tools, you can get loads of stuff. You can even get backpacks and sporting attire because why not? We need to sell that. Right, let's go ahead and manage that store in that case. We'll hire a cashier. 1, 2. These people are all nice and speedy. I like it. 3, 4. We've got 4 cash registers. I reckon if we man 3 of them for the shift. So let's say this opens up at 8. Okay, let's say it opens up at 7. And it will close at 11. It's quite a long opening time, but it's fine. Right, we'll need a stock clerk as well. I reckon we only need 2 because this is like this is like a general store type thing. We'll have them work a little bit longer hours though. Have you overlap there. There we go. So he can stay an extra long, like an hour longer, just to help out, see if there's anything empty, and then the other one will arrive a little bit earlier, just to make sure that things are all in their place and things like that, if he couldn't finish the job. 4 cashiers there. Again, same opening hours most likely. We'll hire just 1 stock clerk as well. The toy store is not very busy. Might need some more towards Christmas time. So I need to remember that towards Christmas time, we might need to just up the employee rate for that shop. There we go. We'll do the same there, exact same stuff. Opening hour is going to be 7 AM until 11 PM. Done. Beautiful. And then finally, our last and final store, we will hire the cashier, hire, and hire. How many of you have we got? We got 4. Again, we'll do 3, so 6 in total. Boom. And we'll hire our stock clerk here as well. 1, 2. We'll do 3 of them because this is a slightly bigger store, I reckon. 7, 7, 7 until 11. So this entire building will just be from 7 to 11, or also commonly known as a 7-Eleven. We'll have you work in the middle of the day and you sort of work that night shift. Brilliant. 7 in the morning until, there we go, 11, done, select, and have them all stock it up. And then hopefully, because we've got the parking facilities, we've got everything, they should turn up tomorrow, but we will leave that for the next episode. For now, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Another Brick in the Wall. Take care, guys, and goodbye.